Good morning out there in the land of the living and the angels above. I am coming to you with my new gratitude journal. Woo! Very excited about this. I got up this morning. I have a microphone on, so it should sound really good today. Got my iPad going. I'm all excited. And it's a little cool out here in Portland, Oregon, but I am grateful. I have my 5 minute a day gratitude journal. And honestly, I've done a lot of gratitude stuff before, but I never had an everyday journal. I really didn't stick with it. And I don't like things really long and drawn out. I'll leave the link for this one below. I really searched, not only is it reasonable, there's not a lot of like frills in it as far as pictures or anything, but what I like about it, oh, you don't need to see my stuff. I'll read you a few pages, but it has the prompts there, so you don't really have to think. Like it does say, write down what I'm grateful for, but it also gives you like some affirmative things in there and questions that can kind of lead up to it. So if you wake up, like I like to do it first thing in the morning. If you wake up and you want to do it and you think, oh, I really can't think of anything, because I go to the minutest things like the somber sounds and the breeze coming in through the window and stuff. I'll go down to the next one. We'll say, how will I make my day awesome? You have to do your own positive affirmations, which wasn't really a fun thing for me to have to want to do, but for some reason I've been able to come up with kind of the silliest things. What I learned from today, little things that made my day. So, and plans for tomorrow, which is easy if you do that in the morning, but the other two are harder. But I've been able to fill them in. Like I'll give you some examples of what I've been saying. I said like the first day. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Okay. Excuse me. The first day, well, they have like an opening. It says, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. And my goal is I envision my children's book at the library, a Nobel Prize or alike for the Purple Sun. That's my new poetry book coming out. And some kind of mission work, like volunteer work. When I say mission work, it doesn't have to be out of the United States. But just be out there kind of a little bit in the gruff, helping people who are, really kind of lost out there. Improvements I seek, yoga enhancements, a kitchen chair with wheels, because it's just so easy to wheel around in the kitchen and get my cooking done. And then today I'm grateful for, like the first day I said like the silliest thing, lettuces. I like the fact that my lettuces were growing in pretty good. My hydroponic gardening. And that's kind of one of the first things I think about when I wake up. How will I make today awesome? Finding solemn. And that's really a huge thing to me when I'm just at peace sitting down, when I can go to bed at night and sleep peaceful, guilt-free, peacefully. I really try to live that way. So that way I don't, have regrets when I go to sleep and go to bed or, feel that I've done it. I mean, I've had the fear of God put in me, put it that way. So that's kind of why it's kind of easy for me to sleep at night. We were kind of raised that way, but I will find solemn, it says. Finding solemn, I will continue to find solemn, I guess so. Oh, how will I make? Yeah, I get it. All right, so I get what I said. And the next thing they say, oh, this is for this day, what they say. Learn to be thankful for what you already have while you pursue all that you want. Jim Rohn. And now I really do believe that too. Like the littlest of things, you can, it seems like you can't be grateful for the littlest of things, but you really can be. I was grateful for my clothes, the tastes, my cereal. What I learned in that day was to take my time and not rush, and I do rush too much. My goals for tomorrow are to hand wash some hand washables a little bit. So just stuff like that. My next day I found new leaves. I'm assuming that's new leaves on my lettuce thing, if I'm reading that right. So it was somber in the air, taste of English muffin toast. I made some English muffin bread. I was really grateful for that. Stretching and bending. And my positive affirmation was, I can do anything. And, I really would have been shocked, where I've been kind of uh, doing less outside of like into society and a little bit more into myself. And when my mind, I'm finding that not only taking my time, but doing less and kind of giving my body time and my mind to go into my body. I've been able to do some pretty miraculous things with movement. So I just thought that was something neat to share. And then little things that made my day. I planted a new hydroponic lettuce garden, feeling positivity. I like that feeling. How amazing change can happen. I'm not sure what I meant there, but okay. So looking for a chair with wheels. So believe it or not, those little things I haven't done. Oh, today I did primping in my gratitude journal. So I'm grateful for my gratitude journal. And I do know that these things work doing this because, like I said, I've done a lot of this before, but I've never had a journal to do every single day. So I really do feel it's this is about a 90-day journal. It says 90 days, yeah. So it was only like five something, and it's simple, and subconsciously we really can feel the positivity in our day from doing stuff like this. I know that for sure because I've done it, and I'm grateful for primping because I was able to like file and clip my toenails this morning. It's something I don't usually have time to do. I actually file my feet down now, and that's something us women we hate to do. I never had to do it. I don't know how all of a sudden we get older and we have to file our feet, but that was just kind of a thrill to me to be able to do that because it just seems like there's days I just don't feel like bending over down to my feet, and you know, there's so much movement that we lose when we get older. And I just kind of am in amazement the changes in movement that I've found just from kind of shutting myself down a little bit from the outside world or limiting me from like going, online socially or taking my thoughts outside of my own daily routine, and I really can immerse myself so much more into these stretches that I do with yoga, which helps me bend down to clip and file my toenails. Which, I mean, even as a kid, I didn't like doing it, or when I was younger, I didn't like doing it because I mean, it's awkward. I mean, you have to, I can like pull my foot up. Let me see here. I mean, it can be uncomfortable. I can pull my foot up, if I have to do something. And I mean, it doesn't always feel the most comfortable, but I can handle my feet right now, a lot better. And it's just so much better. And another thing I've been doing a lot of is eagle arms. Like I've been doing, you hold on here, like even though like I still have a problem here, like it feels tight, doesn't look like it's real tight, but when I feel it to my hands, like the skin is thick, like I can't like pinch through it or anything. So now this thing is getting really hard too. Like it's almost painfully hard. And like a lot of this is, I don't know how I got this from injuries, but it's kind of hard for me to get these two parts of my arms to join together. So I've been doing eagle arms, and like the tightness, like you can see here where the muscles are really really tight, and here like if I push it a little bit I can feel it. And so it really is not as bad as it might look when I just put them down. Like I couldn't believe how tight they were getting just from me like doing stuff like this, doing eagle arms. And like I said, I lost a lot of my bone. In my bone there's like tissue coming around my bone again. I'm like, oh my god, like you can't believe the things you can do and how miraculous the things are that happen. And I'm spiritual too. I believe in God, and um I really believe that the my thought process is really, really what's helping me get to these places. It's like my mind, like where my cognitive deficits are, they become more in tune with my body. And I really believe that your mind has to connect with your body to make these changes. So it's like with that happening, I can kind of feel the energy going where my arms need it. And it's amazing. When I do my downward dog, because I hurt my wrists from doing handstands on my yoga trapeze, I use blocks to do it, and I can really hold myself up pretty high on there. I mean, pretty long on there now. And I only hurt my hand felt a little uncomfortable here yesterday, but it's gone already. But these blocks, I'll try to remember to put a link up there to them. I love them. Are these the Gaiam ones? Yeah, they're the Gaiam ones. You can see my nail marks in them because I grab onto them like crazy when I'm down there. Like I'll put my hands like this, and instead of like this flat in the ground, and it really helps me. But I can really hold. Um, I can hold the downward dog for like I used to do that on my yoga trapeze, just hang upside down for like a good minute or two. But now I can like hold my. This seems to help my arms too. I can really feel it going all the way up here. But I can hold my downward dog for gosh over a minute, and that used to be kind of hard for me. This is kind of my my twisted eagle arms right now because I can't do it. I can't go in like that or like that. Though actually, geez, I'm getting pretty darn close. Now I have hemipresis on this side, so this arm is not as cooperative. This arm is a little bit more. So what I do is I just kind of do a little bit of this and then just come up and, you know, I mean, I still feel it working in my arms, but it is a cheat. I understand that. But I'm just grateful for movement. I'm grateful that I can really feel my arms connecting and healing. And yeah, I just feel so much better at the fact that, I mean, I accept that if I have to be like that the rest of my life because of whatever happened to me, just, you know, wasn't going to get better. But I honestly still believe, like, I don't have black there anymore. It was all black, which means I'm not getting oxygen. It's gone. So I'm just assuming the rest will be now the let the oxygen get in there, and you know, I'm doing my downward dog and doing my thing. And so yeah, so I'm very grateful, and I hope you get a gratitude journal and you can feel grateful too. So thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay safe, living positively after challenges.